Okay, welcome back, YouTube. We're here on Tuesday, the 18th, December 2029. We start the show off with an angle featuring CM Punk. It gets a 91, which is not bad, and he went off script, in which he clearly enjoyed it. The next one is an angle from Randy Orton. As he enters the ring, he grabs the microphone and says, "You people, you love to hate me, don't you? It's almost amusing. Week after week, I hear your abuse, your jeers, but I see it in your eyes. You respect me. You may not want to admit it, but deep down, you know exactly what I am." Orton's eyes narrow as he paces the ring, and he yells into the microphone, "I am the apex predator, the viper, and every single one of you, just like every single man in that locker room, fear me. You fear what I'm capable of, and you should. You see, I don't care about your heroes. I don't care about your legends. I end them. In 2009, I didn't play by anyone's rules but my own. I destroyed the so-called legends you guys worshipped. I've already taken down the biggest names in the business, and coming, I will kill Edge if I have to. I will beat MJF, Christian Cage, and Samoa Joe. And even if some of the people from WWE get here, I'll take them on too. I've left them all lying, broken, and defeated. And if they dare cross my path again, I'll do it again and again. Because I'm not here for your approval. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to dominate. I am better than every single person who steps into this ring. I don't have to play the games you all accept me to. I'm not your circus act. I am inevitable. I am ruthless. I am the future of this business, and I will be the greatest WWE champion of all time. Or what? Greatest TNA champion of all time, excuse me. Typo there. Not because I want it, but because it's my birthright. Everyone who stood in my way, they've been dealt with, and the next person who dares challenge me, well, they'll just be another victim of the RKO, because I don't care who you are, what you've done, or where you've been. When you step into my ring, you become prey. And trust me when I say this, I will not stop. I will not hesitate. I will take anyone who dares defy me, and I will put them down permanently. He drops the microphone, slowly walking away. Marshall and Ross find Erica's backstage and sees that they're cutting a promo on Ace again. And Randy Orton does have a match, and Edge came in and was going to spear Randy Orton, but Randy Orton did the in 2013 when he hopped over, I think it was Mark Henry. You know what I'm talking about. Everyone's seen it. But that's what he does in return. He spears Sami Zayn, and then he RKO's Edge, and so it makes Randy Orton the victor. And then Julia Hart comes out and makes defense number one of the TNA Knockouts World title. Kurt Angle is here, and he's kind of saying that he wants to and referee Randy Orton versus Edge. And we see Ace Austin defeat MJF. MJF lost due to Randy Orton being out at ringside. And it didn't distract him, but it kind of put the pressure on him. Because, I mean, it's Randy Orton. We all figure he's going to attack. 85 is not bad. 85 is not bad. I'll keep on with these. John Cena comes out, and he's being what he does best. He's helping sell stuff. Randy Orton comes up, and he grabs a microphone and he says, I've seen a lot of so called greats come and go in this business. Legends, icons, men who claim they'll leave a mark. But when the dust settles, when their careers are over, the only thing left is the legacy I allowed them to have. So let's talk about these men who think that they're at my level. Christian Cage, the man who's been chasing my shadow his entire career. You love to play the role of the smart veteran, but let's be real, Christian. You've always been second best, always behind Edge, always trying to prove you're more than a footnote in his story, but deep down you know you're not. You know just like everyone else knows. And when you step into the ring with me, you're outmatched. You've got heart, sure, but that's not enough when you're facing someone like me. You've always been too fragile, Christian, and the next time we meet, I'll make sure you shatter. Then there's MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the salt of the earth, right? Let me tell you something, kid. You might be good on the mic. You might know how to get under people's skin. But do you think that matters to me? You want to talk about being the future of this business. You've got a big mouth, MJF, but I've been dropping loudmouths for over 20 years. What are you going to do when you step into the ring with someone who isn't impressed by your cheap insults? What are you going to do when I punch you with an RKO so fast you won't even see it coming? And then we've got Edge, the rated R superstar, my old friend, my old rival Edge. We've been through hell together and we've put each other through hell. I've taken you out before and I'll do it again. And if you get in my way, you see, Edge, this isn't 2006. This isn't 2011. This is 2029. The rated R superstar is more like the rated R has been. You can talk about your passion, your drive, your miraculous comeback, but none of that will matter when I decide I'm done with you. One RKO Edge. That's all it takes, and you'll be back on the shelf watching as I remind the world why I am and always will be better than you. The three of you, Cage, MJF, and Edge. You might think you've got the upper hand. You might think you can stand in my ring and take me down, but you're wrong. I'm the apex predator and you're all waiting just to be hunted. So take your shots, say what you want, but remember this. I'm still here, and at the end of the day, all of you will fall to the RKO. 90 is not bad. Marshall and Ross is doing another promo on Ace. And Randy Orton defeated Austin Theory for a 60, not bad. And then we see Chad Gable versus Andrade. Andrade defeated Chad Gable for a 57. And then MJF challenged Randy Orton to a match. And Randy Orton accepted. And out of nowhere, Edge and Christian Cage attacked Randy Orton and costed him the match. And then we see Edge afterwards in the ring with Christian Cage. And they shake hands, marking that Edge is now part of corporate. Ace Austin makes defense number 12 of the TNA World title against none other than Bryan Danielson. This is a 86. These are pretty good shows. If I think in actuality, TNA should really actually have Ace Austin as a figurehead in real life. He's one of the original stars. Not like from original back in the day, but what I mean is they made Ace Austin the man he is today, so he should be their figurehead. But I'm gonna finish this show. Okay, we made $622,000. Alright. Okay, we start to show off with Chad Gable versus AJ Styles. And Austin Theory is talking about his loss to Randy Orton. Kenny Omega is backstage. Jay White is talking about wanting to be in the match tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship, but gets declined. John Cena is going to be the official booker for it, is how I'll put it. Randy Orton attacks Christian Cage backstage, and we see Ace Austin cutting a promo on both Marshall and Ross Von Erich. EC3 wants to be in the World Heavyweight Championship match, but gets declined as well. Randy Orton wants to be in it and gets put in it by John Cena. And DIY versus the main event players. DIY defeated the main event players. Randy Orton attacked MJF. And then we see Randy Orton win the TNA World Heavyweight title. And then Ace Austin defeated The Miz for an 81. Not bad. It got an 86. The financial report. We made $18 million off of it. Popularity recap. In Wales, we went from 80 to 81. In Tasmania, I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Randy Orton just became a 6-time world champion in TNA. And he's almost tied with Ace Austin. I think he may have the record for the most title wins. Yep, at 4. Okay. We'll be going to Impact. Let's see. Seven days from then? We'll go to it just because if I don't, I will forget about the end of the year awards. But let's go to it. Okay, The Rock is here. He arrives to the arena. And the first matchup we see is John Cena versus AJ Styles. And John Cena defeated AJ Styles with an STF for a 59. And then afterwards, John Cena announces that he is thinking about retirement. Andrade is here, and he says that he wants to be one of John Cena's last opponents. MJF defeated Ayaki Yayo with the Salt of the Earth for a 78. And Edge and The Miz is here, and The Miz tells Edge that he will back him up. And then MJF is backstage. We can physically see that he's not 100% after Randy Orton's attack. And Julia Hart makes defense number 2 of the TNA Knockouts World title. The Von Erichs defeat the New Day for a 69. And then Ace Austin's entrance hits. And in 84, Ace Austin defeated Edge. It increased our popularity in one region, and then we made $18 million. We grew in Tasmania. Okay? Okay, our first match is Julia Hart making defense number 3 of the TNA Knockouts World title for a 67. CM Punk is here and he's ready for a fight, it looks like. Ace Austin arrives to the arena. Andrade challenges John Cena tonight. Ace Austin makes defense number 13 of the TNA World title. Then we see the Rabbit Dynasty win the TNA International Tag Team titles for 56. AJ Styles makes defense number 8 of the New Japan Pro Wrestling World Television title and wins the TNA Grand title for 62. That's not bad. Randy Orton defeated Chad Gable to make defense number 1 of the TNA World Heavyweight title. Andrade defeated John Cena. And then the main event was Ace Austin making defense number 14 of the TNA World title for an 80. Not bad. Let's see, 82 increased our popularity in one region. Let's address the locker room. Ace. Oh, nope. Now I have Seth Rollins. Liv. We'll go with Bryan Danielson. Scene please, scene please, scene please. 18 million. Tasmania. Okay. 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 I'm kind of happy about the results. Male Wrestler of the Year is Mr. Ace Austin. This is a this shows that he is legendary. Female Wrestler of the Year is Mel Hasachuzuka. TNA is Company of the Year. Male Tag Team of the Year is Los Kamikazes de Oriente. Match of the Year is Darby Allin. Oh yeah, Ace was in it. Male Veteran Wrestler of the Year is AJ Styles. Not bad. Independent Wrestler of the Year is Brady Booker. Female Independent is Miyu Wanatomi. Enzo. Makoto. Tom Hannafin. A. Hara. Tagi Makabe. Makato. Mike Plazzi. I think he's theirs. Aubrey Edwards is not bad. But this is good. This is good. I think Ace is happy. He is extremely happy. He's loyal to TNA. Basically, for the people who don't know, this means that AEW could offer him a $17 million contract, and he wouldn't take it because he loves TNA. That's what that means. Okay? Now, they could probably offer $5,000 less than me, and Austin Theory would probably take it because he's not the happiest here, but he's not the most mad because I think when he looks at it, he was, I think, the first briefcase contract winner. He's a 3-time grand champion and a 1-time world heavyweight champion. And I think he really looks at that. Uh, 58 days isn't bad. She needs more defenses, in my opinion. Uh, Personally, this will be MJF will probably be the best that he could. I mean, here's the thing. Nobody's gonna sell as much as Ace Austin. He sold $10 million almost worth of merchandise. And I look at Ace Austin's contract, and I got to thinking about something right here. I've gave him a 5% cut, a 10% cut, and a 15% cut. And I think I may give him a 20%. But what I think I might do is give him a 30% next time. And the reason for that is because he'll make a lot more. Where I may give him 50%. Because here's the thing. Even if I gave him 50%, yeah, it would take most of his. But this price right here tells me that it wouldn't affect me, really. It wouldn't even put a dent. Now, for example, say I did Ace, Marshall, MJF, and Randy Orton all on a 50% deal, it would probably start it. I would probably not see like a big dent, but I'd see a small one. In fact, there's some superstars that I'd rather have 100%. Like, I might give Chad Gable 100% of his. But, stuff like that. Ordered about money. Let's see. It's not too bad. If it ever came up to being able to buy AEW or WWE, I would. But I'm gonna stop it here today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family, but the most important, share it with your dog. Alright, see y'all next time.